injustice of the highest order. Our brother, our father, and one of our leaders, Abdul Qadir Mullah, rahimahullah, was executed at 10:01 last night in Bangladesh at the hands of the secular Awami League government. You know, the case of this man, it speaks volumes about the intentions of this government and other governments like it. The Human Rights Watch said about his case that this government have repeatedly ignored human rights legislation pertaining to fair trial, that they have retroactively changed the law in order to execute this man. You know what that means? It means that once they had taken him unjustly, put him on trial, they then changed the law whilst they were taking him to trial in order to persecute him. Now this, my brothers and sisters, it implies something. That this secular government and others like it, they don't have a problem with violent Islam. They don't have a problem with extreme Islam. No. They have a problem with Islam. They have a problem with the Islam of the Muslims. They have a problem with the Islam that we hold so dear to our hearts, that we teach our children. They have a problem with the message of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that runs deep within the veins of this ummah. Yes, how could we think of it any differently when they have step by step sought to silence this man who spoke nothing but of the true message of Islam? You leave us no choice but to accuse you of hating Islam. Let us turn to what the experts have to say. Toby Cadman, an international war specialist, he points out the following. He said that the current Awami League government has ridden roughshod over every respected legal opinion and callously manipulated the emotional scars of the past for its own ends. This is what the experts have to say. So you leave us no choice but to question whether this is really a trial to persecute a man who holds extremist ideology or views, or whether it's really just a war on Islam. In honor of this man, let us reflect over his final words. For indeed, they are very powerful and meaningful. Before he was executed last night, he had the following to say. He said to his people, I have been your guardian. If this government kills me unjustly, then that will be a death of martyrdom. After my martyrdom, Allah the Almighty will be your guardian. He is the best of guardians, so you have no reason to worry. I am totally innocent. They are killing me only because of my involvement with the Islamic movement. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have the death of martyrdom. Whoever is blessed with martyrdom by Allah is indeed a fortunate person. If I receive the martyrdom, then that will be the greatest achievement of my life. Every single drop of my blood will speed up the advance of the Islamic movement and will cause the destruction of the oppressor. I am not worried about myself. I am concerned about the future of my country and the Islamic movement. To the best of my knowledge, I have never done anything wrong. I have dedicated my whole life to the Islamic movement for the salvation of people of Bangladesh. I I'll never bow down to an injustice. I will never do so in the future. It is out of question to seek forgiveness, clemency to any worldly person. Allah is the owner of life. Only Allah will decide how I will die. My death will not happen according to the decision of any other person. The time and the manner of my death will happen only according to the decision of Allah. So I will accept the decision from Allah happily. You must observe patience. Only through patience and tolerance will you achieve the victory promised by Allah. Not this world, but the hereafter is my goal. I request to my countrymen for prayers for the acceptance of my martyrdom by Allah. I give the countrymen my salah. Ya Allah, Allahumma izz al-Islam wal-Muslimin وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداء الدين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداء الدين. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا إننا آمنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.